Welcome back, everyone. This is Hawkeye the New. We're going to be watching 2 episodes tonight. We're going to be watching episode 5 and episode 6 back to back. My name's Sloan Kelly.
My name is Jodie Kelly.
And my name is James Baker.
And if you want to play along, if you want to watch along with us, then the best thing to do is fire up Disney Plus and then go to Hawkeye Season 1 and then go to episode 5. And you want to start the episode and then move the playhead all the way down to the zeros. And then we're going to wait for the countdown, 3, 2, 1, and then we go. And we don't skip the recap, because if you skip the recap, then it just totally screws over the timer things. And
I always recommend to stick on the old subtitles.
Oh, I know. Yes, that's a good tip.
Yeah, it always gives you a little bit of extra, even if it's a tiny...
Just a tiny soupçon.
You're right, James. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. Right.
Sorry, I just have to show you this.
Oh, man. Brilliant.
Fantastic.
Where did you get that beauty from?
That's what I thought of the Hawkeye finale. Sorry.
Spoilers.
Everyone knows by now. I just got it online.
Oh, did you?
Nice. I want to get the there's a TNG ugly sweater. I want to get that one. The one that looks like Picard's command shirt.
Oh, wow.
It looks so good.
Yeah. That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Also,
you can't get it. It's an official one as well.
Are they talking about Star Trek again?
It's Star Wars, yes, Jodie. We're talking about Star Wars.
Damn it.
Jodie, have you got a new
kicking in early.
Have you got a new
Yes,
light?
do you like it? Yes.
Aye.
I have the Force, and the Force is with me. Could be. I know
you
what
could
that
actually do that, and it would look real. You could go like that, Jodie.
Yeah.
Go like that to your left. You need to do it to your left. Go like
I'm
that.
going to do it with my Christmas tree.
There you go. Up a bit, up a bit, up a bit. There you go. Perfect. Nobody would know.
There's
your thumbnail
from 10 forward.
You think what? I missed that. You
Can
think what?
I'll tell you something. I'm half expecting Guinan to come in and give him a Romulan ale. Just
Well,
saying.
No, absolutely. No, surely not wrong. Well, that's illegal.
Oh yeah, true enough. Yeah.
If you're
James is here.
over Christmas,
Hi, James.
James. Hi, James. If you're over here
Hi,
over
James.
Christmas, you'll see the wall of light we have here. Quite amazing.
It's a bit like Phil Spector's Wall of Sound, but more illuminating.
But light.
Lovely.
Sorry. All right, let's begin then.
Okay.
Season 1, episode 5, Ronin. This one's called.
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry.
Oh, it's always one.
I went straight to 6.
Oh.
Silly me.
You go to 5.
Silly me.
And
Good point.
ready?
Okay.
Do it.
Yep.
Do
Alright.
it.
3, 2, 1, go.
And a one. I'll tell you what, though, right? And it had to happen at one point. The fans pretty much guessed what was going to happen. So I don't know if that did that spoil things.
No, to be honest, not really. And apparently, according to studies, being spoiled it doesn't spoil your enjoyment. In fact, it's actually scientifically been proven that it actually enhances your enjoyment of the movie.
To what percentage? Because I'll be the percentage that it doesn't enhance.
Me too. I hate spoilers.
Yeah.
Do you know, it wasn't spoilers. It was guesses that were correct.
Yeah.
Educated guesses. They had to guess. Fans had to guess it correctly at one point.
Okay.
It's never going to be all Mephisto.
Well, you say that.
One of the guys in my office went to see Spider-Man, and I promise everyone I'm not going to spoil it. But he just managed to avoid everything completely, and everything that was in Spider-Man completely took him by surprise. He was like,
Really?
I didn't know that. But he's
never seen anything online.
But mildly, and I think now he'll become a super fan. That he just I like this, by the way, and I forgot about this.
Yeah.
I only watched this episode once.
So had I. We were talking about this last Sunday.
Like
though.
this one as well, James.
I think this is a
good
great
episode.
opening. This episode's a great opening.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And it's 2018 as well.
Yeah.
You need to keep reminding yourself of that.
So that means that this is the first time. Is this not the first time that we've actually officially been told that the MCU is actually current times is in the future? So it's 2025, I think. Is it not?
2023.
2023.
Yeah, because Spider-Man
a
takes
few
place
years
in
in the future.
2023.
Yeah.
Summer holidays 2023.
No, we've known that from Endgame.
Yeah, Endgame it
Well,
puts you in the future.
No. I think folk have worked it out that that's what's happened because it said, it's a few years later or whatever at Endgame. I think it's the first time it's said it's 2018, and then now it's, well, you'll see in a minute.
Yeah.
It goes to 2023.
Julie likes the vest with those pockets in them.
I know. She's such a cool character.
Yes.
This
Great
scene
actress.
is amazing.
You ever seen her in
I'll be honest.
Midsummer? Florence Pugh.
No.
That's a great
Is that
film.
the cultish thing?
Yeah, bit like the Wicker Man.
Aye.
Yeah, great.
I
She's
had
great in
to
it.
stop watching it.
This scene's terrific, isn't it?
This-
It's the first
I know.
time, it's the first time we see a Dustin in real time.
Also, did you notice the doors
I
opened
know.
as well? She closes
Yeah.
the door at
Yeah.
the start and it's
That's-
opened.
That scene sent shivers down my spine.
That
That's awesome.
scene was the one where I was like, "What the hell's going on?" Like
I know.
that's exactly what the character's thinking. It's so good.
It's a
I know.
real time Dustin.
Yeah,
As far as they know, seconds have passed.
yeah. Which means that they're not in limbo. They just went out, blipped out of existence, and then came back
Mhm.
into existence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good. Great scene.
Look at that kid's Afro puffs. They look amazing.
Mhm.
Look at that
5 years later.
carpet on the wall. That also looks amazing.
You'd kill for Afro puffs like that.
I know.
It's
I
a
just wish I could.
tapestry. Do you know what of tapestries? It's
I
a
know.
castle.
Sorry, it is a tapestry.
That's from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Oh, aye. That's what it is.
The
Harrison
man
Ford's
is dense.
terrible Scottish accent.
Yeah.
I've only seen Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, so I wouldn't know.
Please tell me that's.
It's the only one I like, actually.
I know.
All right.
So I take it that's the only one that's canon.
I know a lot of folk who say that's the best one out of the four as well.
Me and my pals do.
Aye. Mm-hmm.
I was going to say it. Is the screen going blank or has my iPad just died?
Oh no,
It does go blank.
Is it
So
still blank?
I noticed in Spider-Man that this is the same. This is the same Marvel.
Yeah.
Ident.
Yeah.
I don't know what you call it.
Yeah. It usually changes from movie to movie and show to show,
Mhm.
but
But
can't say I noticed that
lyrics
when I watched it. But
I'll make up my own lyrics to this fanfare now.
oh, okay then. Are you doing
Depends, like if the dishes need done. Then,
it?
you know.
Do you put the music on and sing along to it?
I just want to point out that Sloan is not a shell company.
Oh, aye.
Look at this, man. This is shot footage from
Aye.
Endgame.
Yeah.
It's Jazzy.
This is almost like
Oh,
a catch up.
It is, yeah.
By the way, how well rounded are nearly probably all of these characters?
Yeah.
I like them all. Remember, I didn't enjoy the first two episodes.
Yeah.
I love this so much.
Do you know my favorite character is in this?
Let
Hawkeye's
me
bow.
guess.
Okay.
Hawkeye's bow.
Okay, bold.
No, Hawkeye. I really like him. Like I going into this, wasn't a fan. Coming out of it, yeah, I can see the appeal.
Well, he never got much of a chance in the original movies, did he?
It's true, yeah.
Apart from-
I mean, this
apart
is
from
kind of like his movie,
Mur-
isn't it?
Apart from Murder and Black Widow and Cold Blood
He
by
could
flinging her
not
off a
murder her.
cliff.
Your Honour, that is not what happened.
That's not.
Tell that to Florence Pugh.
He
I know
does?
I know he never.
Well, I'm
Don't
sure
say
he will.
it then. Don't say
She
it then.
she sacrificed herself.
That's what happened.
Yeah. You should have done that, James, at that point.
What was the name of the planet that she sacrificed herself on?
Mordor.
I don't know.
Boromir, isn't it?
Is it?
I think so.
Oh, God.
Comments below.
Should really know that, shouldn't we? Morag
Morag was the one where he got the
Chris
First
Pratt was
the Power Stone was in Morag.
where he was dancing about.
Yeah. Ding 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 ding. Red bone.
Yeah. Great song. That soundtrack was in heavy rotation in my house.
Yeah.
I like their relationship. It's all about relationships in this show, isn't it?
Yeah, and I kind of like how it's made to look as if she's, the bad guy. But it's not everything's as cut and dry as that in Marvel, is it?
Kate Bishop.
I know.
No, not Kate. Not Kate, the mum.
The mum, and then the mum's partner.
Yeah.
Aye. Which is good, actually. I was quite glad because I liked his moustache.
Also, he's fantastic in this.
He is.
Yeah.
Hello, darling.
Yeah.
And he really,
Okay.
he really comes into it in the last. Is it the last
Yeah.
episode with his songs
Last
and stuff?
episode, yeah.
Aye.
Don't worry, darling. It's fantastic.
What's her name? Mrs. Bates.
Eleanor?
Oh God.
The actor's name.
She's
Eleanor
also
Bishop?
in.
Oh,
No, the
Vera.
character.
Yes.
Eleanor. No, Vera. Fermelinga from Fermeninga.
Aye. I
That'll
don't
do.
know. She's good anyway.
Yes, she's great.
I think Kate
She's in
Bishop, the
Conjuring
actor who plays
movies
Kate
as well.
Bishop, is great also. I mean, I'm believing
Haley
it.
Steinfeld, yeah, she was fantastic in True Grit. That's the only thing I've ever seen her in, but she was brilliant.
That's
in
what
that.
she was in.
Yeah,
The Coen brothers. There.
with Obadiah Stane and Thanos.
Wow. God, that was years ago. She must have been really quite young.
Yeah,
Still looks really young, yeah.
Shell company called Sloan Limited.
no relation. Your Honour, no further questions.
Sloan.
Sloan, have you been off-sea pumping oil?
No.
Guys, just want to let you know I'm
Shell
drinking
Corporation.
Budweiser. Can
Oh,
you see it?
oh yeah, I can see it, James. I can just see
Can you
it.
see it now?
No, mate. No. I can see it now.
So hang on a minute. We're all drinking Anheuser-Busch beer, and we're not sponsored by them.
I'm having a
This is
quiet one,
ridiculous.
so I'm on old Bud Light. What are you on, Sloan?
Bush Light
Busch
from
Light.
Anheuser-Busch. I mean, it's InBev now, but still.
And
There's
I
a
love
lot of-
this relationship as
A
well.
lot of this as well, aye. Jon Snow.
Low rent, Jon Snow.
Yep.
Wait, isn't Kit Harington in the Eternals?
Mhm.
Or is it just Eternals? Sorry.
That's coming out on Disney Plus over Christmas.
January 12th?
Well, after Christmas then.
Yeah.
I've actually
I'm not
seen
in
a
a hurry
lot
to
of
rewatch
stuff. No, neither am I.
You're
I'm
not looking forward to rewatching it?
No,
I haven't
I'm
seen
not in a hurry to rewatch it.
I've
No, me
not seen it
neither.
yet, but it's not the one I was interested in.
No. It's
The
some
one
good
I
bits
am
in it, but
interested in is Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. That's
yeah,
the one I'm
man.
interested in.
Yeah, that looks amazing. I
Love that.
love
Oh,
the first
I've-
one. Love the first one.
Another great conversation is about to happen.
Yeah. And Starter as well.
Their relationship that starts now in this one and how it continues in the next episode is phenomenal.
Brilliant. It's so good.
So good. Aye. It makes me think, right? I mean, there's so many scenes with only two people in it. I mean, is that a COVID thing?
Might be.
Is that when they're
Could
filming it, they're just like, well, it's easier if we have 2 or 3 people in this.
I think the way those scenes are handled in this are better than the previous. I mean, Loki. You know how I felt about that, and there was a few scenes in Falcon Winter Soldier. It was just there was nothing else happening. At least this director has got things happening.
Who did direct this?
I think this one's Bert and Bertie, but the next one isn't.
Oh.
The next one's
Right,
Reese
okay.
somebody or other.
Sorry to slightly change the subject. I just found out that Sam Raimi's directing the Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I knew that. Actually. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, good shout. Eh?
So much more looking
Expect
forward
a Tobey Maguire cameo or what? Huh?
The daddy is back. He's
Yeah.
back.
Toby's on speed dial.
There's also an online petition to get the third Amazing Spider-Man made with Andrew Garfield now.
I mean,
It was so well received,
Mhm.
Them coming back and but
Spoilers.
and Lord of the Rings.
That's right. When he played Legolas.
Quite like in the last episode where Clint's trying to get rid of Kate for her own good, and he's basically saying to her, like, the stakes are much higher now because someone's hired a Black Widow assassin.
Yeah.
See, because we're getting back 2 episodes here, I keep thinking that the big reveal's already happened, but it's the end of this episode, isn't it?
It is.
I love how these LARPer guys are still in it.
I know.
Sorry, James.
You said that was
comment there. Yes, it is. It is very tense, this scene where the two of them are like. Kate's not sure whether she's going to get killed or not. Obviously, Yelena's like, nah, I'm not going to kill you.
Oh, Yelena's got much more experience in being an assassin than Kate Bishop does.
Mm-hmm.
I love the fact she calls her full name all the way through this as well.
Yeah.
And then she pulls her up on it.
Yeah.
Makes me want to eat macaroni, though.
With hot sauce.
I've never tried it with hot sauce. I think that might be quite nice.
Gotta get your sriracha on, man.
Oh, yeah.
Foreshadowing.
Mm-hmm. See, when I first saw the trailer.
Sorry.
Have you ever eaten reindeer?
Yeah.
Love that.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, that's a little bit more tense then. Yeah.
You need to see Black Widow. It's on Disney Plus, James.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well worth a watch as well. I really enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Bit at the end was a bit like the final fight scene was a bit.
Oh, I liked it. I enjoyed it. Yeah.
But the rest of it was really good. I liked the family moments, things in it.
Me too.
All this dialogue here is so clever. It's just
Yeah.
so nice and good and interesting.
Mm-hmm. And like James says, it's tense because you know that she's well. If you haven't seen Black Widow, you don't know who she is, but
she's a Black Widow assassin, so she's really powerful in the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's great. She's a great actress.
Mm.
Good chemistry between these guys. Good chemistry between any kind of Like
Yep.
everyone, if they're in the same room and they're chatting to each other.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
There we go.
Dark.
There we go. And she's talking. She's just like that. Yeah, just. Oh, no,
Yeah, I know.
no.
I know. She's probably thinking at that point, what have I got myself into here?
Mm.
Apart from anything else. Yeah.
What? So here's a question for you guys. So movie actors never traditionally used to like working in television, and they saw it as beneath them. And it was like that was the end of their careers when they moved into television. How has Disney managed to convince everybody that this is a great idea and it'll propel the story forward and the characters and everything? They just sign them up for contracts that say, "Now you're going to be in a TV show," or like
Because TV is overtaken cinema, or cinema's long form stuff is really good. You know, and it kind of rivals cinema now. And also the fact that you know, you can sort of develop characters a bit better through long form stuff as well.
Yeah.
Don't you?
This conversation wouldn't have happened if this was in the pictures. The Hawkeye movie.
Yeah,
was
and
in
you
the
get
pictures.
you get a deeper understanding of where the characters are coming from.
that's true.
I think it's.
I think actors are very attracted to that.
Mm-hmm. Well, they get to bite. Yeah, that's true actually, because they do get to like spend a lot more time with the character, and it becomes more believable. Also, Tanya, Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Long time no see,
time no
Tanya.
see,
Merry
yeah.
Christmas.
Oh, it's your cell. Oh, come away in.
Come in from the cold.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. If you've been watching What If, is she? Just saying.
About a week.
I do think this scene goes on a wee bit too long. If I'm being critical.
Disagree. I disagree, Your Honour.
Right, that's it. Me and you are finished.
I would argue it's not long enough.
Well, should make that into an individual movie. What you're saying? This scene.
It's got the same intensity as Mr. Blonde and the Policeman.
Oof, nice deep cuts there.
Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah. Only Kate's not tied up. She just wants that. She's tied up because she doesn't want to leave because she thinks that Elena's going to kill her, and also she kind of wants to know what she knows.
I was going to say earlier on. See, when I saw the trailers for this, when it first, when we first got announced and stuff.
Episode.
No, the whole series when it got announced.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was going to be like kind of Die Hard, but all through New York. I thought it was going to be like
I did too.
It was like that, but it's not.
It's funny you mentioned Die Hard,
because
there's a bit that comes up that features a piece of music from Die Hard.
I think it's cross-referencing.
You must be a Die Hard aficionado.
Actually, maybe that was episode 4, and I forgot to mention it.
Either way,
Is this
done it for a reason?
Is this the episode where he meets up with? Yes, I think it is this episode. I'll point it out.
That's a threat.
I mean, that's a final warning. That I love this bit. So good.
Why does she always jump out the window backwards? I always go forwards. I just can't.
Yeah, I've noticed that about you, James. You always jump out a window forwards.
Recently, I remember those days I used to do it
safety first.
Backwards all the time. Used to be a couple of cans.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Never have to look before you leap.
Aye.
I know.
Learned your lesson the hard way.
I said, mind that night. Mind that night.
Aye, I do, aye. That cat never walked again.
What?
Nah,
Look at
Oh,
pizza
you
dog.
doggy.
that's a lovely dog.
Makes
When
you
does the
want to
dog
get a
get a
dog.
spin-off series? I thought you were going to get a dog.
No, I know.
Did you see the
I
dog's
want
gonna get
one,
a
then I
series?
don't want one, then I want one. DP's like,
The
oh,
only sloan I've never known is the women I dated in Palm Beach. Excuse me, Your Honor. We had mimosas together.
oh my
At
god.
this point, I thought
Actually-
he's such a smoothie, he's pure at it, but
Yeah.
we'll
Love
see.
how he goes,
Can I
I've never
spoil?
worked a day in my life.
Can I spoil the next episode? No.
I mean,
No, I won't. You
No.
said I mean, so I won't.
you could.
No, it's all right.
You can if
Alright,
you
it's
want.
fine. No, forget it. It's all right.
Just whisper it. What was it you were going to say? Just tell me, don't tell anybody else.
It doesn't matter.
What do you say?
Doesn't matter. Look at him. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
I think Tony was pretty brave when he took the nuke through that wormhole and realized he couldn't get back. That was kind of brave.
Mhm.
No. He's hurting. Hurting.
I thought it might have been just a bit too convenient if she was like somehow listening into that conversation
Mm.
and forgave him.
Somebody pointed this out, and it was really good, is the fact that so the partnership's broken up, and it wakes up, and she's out of focus when she initially gets out of bed, but when she looks up, she sees the bow, and she's like, she realizes what she has to do, and so everything becomes clearer. But I realize that's garbage because it's just out of focus until she sits up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, my bow.
So in the first couple of episodes, she wore like a not a tux, but it was like a suit and a black shirt, black suit. So Heidi caught a glimpse of this, and we went out for dinner on Saturday, Sunday, and she was also like, "I want to wear a tux." Like that's her new kind of go-to.
Is that
I'm
right?
going out, so I'm wearing a suit.
Really?
Yeah, it's dead smart.
Oh, cool.
So she had a black blazer, she had black trousers, and she had put a school shirt on. I had a bow tie, and she was like, "Right."
I said to Evelyn about a bow ties because when I was watching Get Back and George Harrison buys a bow tie and they try them on and stuff, and then John Lennon gets one too, and I thought, I want to be part of the bow tie gang.
So Sam dyed her hair black and got curtain bangs.
Oh,
Oh, really? Did she? She turned the
nice.
off.
Yeah, well, it's Kate Bishop.
Oh, I see, right.
She was a great character. I didn't like her in the first couple of episodes. I didn't dislike her, I was just like meh.
Aye, she just seemed like a super fan, try to kind of muscle in, didn't she?
Aye, she's a total
This
fangirl,
song.
and that's all right. Trust
This
a bro. I
song.
want that T-shirt.
See the song that's playing?
Yeah,
Or Run DMC.
That's the song that Argyle plays in Die Hard.
right.
Oh, that's right. Of course he does that.
Oh, this is them self-referencing their
red tracksuits.
tracksuits.
Trust a bro.
And
You
listening
can
to
get
Run
that Trust a bro
DMC.
T-shirt.
Can you?
Bit obsessive. Us or the bros?
I love that. Bink.
I know.
The hell of a way of sending a message.
It is, isn't it?
I think that bit was in the
That's quite
trailer.
that is quite a Ronin look.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Passed by the Disney store.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I feel. What's her name? Was it her character's name? Is it Laura?
Linda Cardinelli.
Mrs. Hawkeye.
Mrs. Hawkeye.
Mrs. Hawkeye. What's her character's name? No.
The new.
Right. I feel she has the same understanding
Don't know.
about Clint as Natasha did.
Mm.
It's fine if you're not coming home. Do what you need to do. Like,
Oh yeah.
it's
Mm-hmm.
she's got that
was-
understanding.
Yeah.
There was rumours that she was like a something as well. You know, she might have been.
Not the pistol.
No. That was kind of rumours.
She's beside an open fire. Where do you find fire? Hell. Who's in charge of hell? Mephisto. Mephisto confirmed. Oh yeah. She's a little bit obsessive when it comes to phoning her pal. So is that the Bluetooth that he's got?
I thought it was calling from a. Oh no, it is Bluetooth Eye.
Like I think he's got it in his hearing aid.
There you go, yeah.
It's kind of cool. If I mute Jody, does that?
That
Stop.
shouldn't affect me anymore.
Okay.
This is a great scene.
Fat man used cars. Huh?
What do you mean, fat man used cars? You sound like you know something that I should know.
Well, it's set in New York.
But why fat man? You were excited at that? I don't
Yeah.
get your excitement.
Because of the guy that's in charge of all the bad things that happens in New York. He's quite a large gentleman.
Okay. Okay.
Also, this place is clearly a front. There's like 1980 cars there, and they're like 25 grand a piece. It's like you're not buying a 25. No.
I thought I noticed something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, how many zeros are after those
Yeah.
numbers?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, forget it. I'm just enjoying this too much. Wait a minute, there it is again. I don't.
Yeah, there you go.
Some of the prices in this dealership are pretty steep. Apparently.
Yeah, like there's a 23,700 for like a 1980s LeBaron. It's like no.
Oh, that's a good scene. This. I like this fight. Very
85.
Metal
So
Gear.
It was an
85,
85.
Metal Gear.
It was honestly $23,500.
Yeah.
I never noticed it before. It's so good.
It's brilliant.
Quite.
And they were
This is quite
shoving it down my
Metal,
throat, and I still never noticed it.
Metal Gear Solid. This.
Is that Solid Snake?
Aye. I don't know why they've never made a movie out of that. That'd been good.
What, your Solid Snake?
Just a guy sneaking
Steady.
around.
Steady Tiger. Remember the children at Christmas? That's why I always jump out of a window backwards.
That's how they taught you how to do it in the Red Room.
Yeah.
I forgot actually she has that prosthetic.
Yeah,
that-
on her leg.
that music in the background's like Firestarter.
Oh, aye.
Yeah.
Sounds a bit like it.
Does the actor have that prosthetic?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Because you know,
Actually,
I'm
good
sure she does. Because remember the assassin in the first Kingsman film, she was wearing two blades.
Yeah,
That was an effect as opposed
yeah, that
to...
was CGI because that was her from that Star Trek Beyond movie.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Everything's back to Star Trek.
I know.
That's it. Oh, the circle's back. The circle is now complete.
Yes. I like this scene.
I like this one as well.
Something more profound when there's sign language being used.
Oh, aye.
Because there just is.
Yeah, it's just different, isn't it? It's
You're a monster.
I think that's his Batman voice.
Yeah.
It's his Ronin voice.
All right, sir, can I help you? 2 chai lattes.
I think he's out of breath voice after all that jumping around. Certainly be mine.
And see her when they cut back to her eyes to his mouth,
Mhm.
and the way they show the text on the screen.
Yeah.
It's all really, really good. Sword clatters.
Great name for a band.
Yeah. That's a kind of rap, kind of heavy rap band.
Her motorbike looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
They call it a cafe racer.
Ooh.
All right.
It's just used for short distances.
Oh, is it really?
No fairing. Just...
Did you Google it?
No, I like cafe racers. It's my favourite.
Oh, you know them? You know about? Right.
Aye.
See you Uber.
What was that? I missed that slogan.
You get an Uber. Kate orders an Uber.
She's not into the hug.
She's no happy.
She's not. The seeds of mistrust have been sown.
Phenomenal episode, by the way.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. I'd say 70% dialogue, 30% action, maybe even a bit more in favour of the dialogue.
I think we've some of the best action sequences in any series
so far.
I think the car chase episode. I love that.
Oh, aye, absolutely.
That was number 3 or 2 or 3. I can't remember.
We all know what number 2 is. Who does number 2 work for? You tell him, buddy.
Oh, look, she is just not trusting him.
Yeah.
She's not exactly got a poker face, does she? For how she's feeling.
She doesn't.
But that's also what's appealing about her as a character. You know.
Yeah.
She wears her
it's
heart
all
on her
over
sleeve, quite literally.
Absolutely.
You know, she's bad, but then that's the whole kind of thing that we like about the baddies in the MCU, because they're quite complicated. You actually feel for them. Her being an absolute classic example. Her and Killmonger.
Yeah, there's no black and white.
Yep. I know. Yeah. Well,
when it comes
to feel that way.
Yeah. Very appealing.
Again, another scene with just 2 people in it.
But done well, I think. I think that's
aye, totally. Yeah.
You know, and I've seen, like I say, I've criticised. No, I'm not. Who am I? But I found them boring in before when they've done those kind of scenes, but they've done them really well. The director's really done these well. There's always something going on, really, you know.
Yeah.
It's hard to get, like, if there's more people in it, it's hard to get that hitting you where it's, you know, in the heart kind of thing.
God, I forgot she was in True Grit. I knew I'd seen her face somewhere, Sloan. You'd think I'd have just Googled it, but, you know.
I like all the chat about the arrows.
Yeah.
Trying to think of the last thing I saw her in, Florence Pugh, and she was great in it as well.
Little Women.
She's a Little Woman.
No.
Black Widow?
No.
Don't know, mate.
Don't know. Because she's kind of one of those actresses you're like, oh god, that was her. You know, she's different. And...
Kate Bishop.
Here we go.
She leaves her.
Yeah.
Here we go. The internet, rumor, guesswork, whatever you want to call it.
We all knew it. Oh, that is
Vincent!
Gold.
So good to see him, though. So good
Another
to see
great
him.
Bert and Bertie episode. Vincent D'Onofrio. Oh, more sugar. That guy.
What an actor. What an actor.
He was in Jurassic World. No, Jurassic Park. Was it Jurassic World? What was the one?
World.
It was Jurassic World.
Oh man,
I want to say it was in a Vietnam one as well. I can't remember. It was Platoon or one of those ones.
No, it was in the
Full Metal Jacket or something.
Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket.
He was in Daredevil as well.
He was in Daredevil.
As
played
Kingpin.
some Wilson guy. I don't know who it was. Just pounding his fists against the wall.
Indeed. He's a good fist pounder.
Was he Private Pyle? Is that who he was in Full Metal Jacket?
He was the guy that went crazy and shot the corporal, or not corporal, the sergeant major. Yes, he was. Good one, James. Right.
Shall we take a break?
Yes, let's.
And then come back and then watch episode 6.
Great idea.
We can grab a beverage, whatever takes your fancy, and we'll come back.
Indeed.
In, let's say it's, what is it? 5 to 11 just now.
Is it what are we on? No.
Quarter to 11.
Quarter to 11. Let's say 10 to. We'll come back.
5 minutes. Yeah, five minutes here.
5 minutes. Right. We'll see you all in 5 minutes then. Thank you for joining us so far, and we'll see you in 5. Jody, can you care to explain yourself? What is going on? You a member of Walk Off the Earth now? What's happening?
That's Christmas.
It's Christmas. Okay.
What are you talking about, Willis? This is going to get hot very quickly.
I know. Alrighty. Okay. So are we all seated comfortably?
He's
All right. Awesome.
James is eating. Look, he's eating.
Uh-oh. As long as it's no hula hoops. Okay. Just a reminder, if you're here for episode 6, this is episode 6 of Hawkeye the New. If you want to play along, then go to Disney Plus, start up episode 6 of Hawkeye, which is called So This Is Christmas. Start the episode, move the playhead to zeros, and then wait for the countdown. We do 3, 2, 1, and then we go, and we don't skip the recap. And James, suggestion for your viewing pleasure?
Always turn on the subtitles.
Yeah.
A couple of extra wee tidbits in there.
Mm-hmm.
And there are some things I find like did I say tidbits? Or should I say
tidbits?
That's what I said.
Oh.
But I do find it can clear some things up that might be ambiguous.
Exactly. Yeah.
What can James?
The subtitles. Actually.
Yeah, but
closed captioning.
And you get a few wee.
I don't have my glasses.
You said.
I was doing that.
Okay.
You get a few extra tidbits.
Yeah.
Yes. Actually, it's closed captioning.
Yes. Indeed.
Yes.
I need to get it right eventually. All right. Okay. Are we ready?
Yep.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Do it.
What is his wife's name? Is it Velma?
It was up on the thing. Is it Patricia?
Patricia. Actually, I think James was right. I think he said Laura.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know how we're going to do that because it's really awkward to do. Like, maybe I could get like a. Yeah, we'll need to figure something out, James.
Maybe just your own actual clock.
Yeah, I'd need to kind of do it like press the button at the same time. Maybe I could do that. Maybe that's an easy way to do it.
To show where we are in the time?
Yeah, because I can't do it from taking like a region on the screen because it just disappears after a while.
That's a good shout, James.
But yeah, it's a good idea.
The system has failed you.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, there's only like 6 of us, so we could probably just have a watch party. But still.
No.
It doesn't really scale, though. That's the problem.
We've built this channel for 3 years.
We built this channel.
54 subscribers later.
Sweat and tears.
We love you.
54.
Here we go, guys.
We love our
Pay
audience.
attention.
Oh, yeah.
We are not mucking around here.
The big man.
The big man on campus. What an entrance.
Oh my gosh.
Look at it, just this.
When I watched this on Wednesday, I was sitting just relaxed. I was like, all right, ready to go. And then when he walked in, I was like that.
Steady up.
Hello.
Moved right forward. He's put on weight for this, by the way.
Oh, has he?
I wondered.
This is a heavier Vincent than he was in Daredevil.
Mm-hmm.
He's also got the cane now as well.
Uh-huh.
And a big white suit, which he was kind of famous for.
Although it's a little bit watered down from Daredevil version of Kingpin. in this because of what it is.
I don't know. I'm intimidated as just someone watching it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, right? I know. I agree with you. When he walks in, he is a
I don't think
presence.
he has to say much.
Yeah.
Go on, Sloan. Show us.
Is that better?
That's better. Where am I? 3:31. Yeah, I'm there.
In the spirit of the season, he's going to give her 1 minute to think about it.
I know.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's really good of him.
Oh, he's
Look at
so
the lip.
unbelievably upset.
What a gent. Oh, the cat's wanting out. Damn it. 2 seconds. Ridiculous.
We just go from these two people to these two people to these two people to these two people. And I quite like that.
Yeah.
I get a chance to like or dislike.
It's like a
Give it
soap
kick-ass
opera.
fight scene. Oh, yeah. Dragons of Despair.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Right, this
He
is
was
really
doing that
important.
scrapey door thing.
Kate, you're my partner. He just said, Kate, you're my partner.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's what
He
she's
denied
actually
that
wanted.
before.
Mhm.
That's what we all want at this stage.
I
him
actually
to say
teared
that.
up at this point. Genuinely teared up. Sorry, at this point, I actually thought the Kingpin was going to come out on stage at a stripper joint.
Was that a thought or a hope?
That definitely wasn't a hope. He's massive.
He's huge. That's the size I'm going to be after Christmas.
But Kingpin was supposed to be that big,
I know.
imposing. Like his hands were supposed to be like massive as well.
Yeah.
Have you seen the beads of sweat in his forehead?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what like big people get.
Yeah.
He's a. This is so amazing.
Yeah.
Like even
You know,
just
it's
the
good.
camera angles they've got, they make him just that much bigger as well.
It's good that
By the way,
they've done that. Marvel have brought him back and they've brought Daredevil back. And
well stopped. Yeah.
and Netflix. What do you think I was going to
Yeah.
say? What was I going
Stop
to say?
spoiling things.
And Netflix. It's good that.
We can
Like
talk
it.
about it for 5 minutes after this episode when people may or may not want to leave.
All right, sorry, I'm forgetting.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting some folk don't have Netflix.
Look, he's actually hurt. He's actually hurt, and that's what Wilson Fisk. He is actually hurt.
Yeah,
Is he, though?
everything
Was he?
gets taken personally with Wilson.
I know. Yeah, he is. I don't want to say
Like
this
if you're not with him,
him.
you're against him, and he doesn't like people who are against him.
Oh yeah.
Because he feels
not,
like
not listening in.
it's a complete betrayal. Even if you disagree with him, it's a complete betrayal.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Because
he's a big baby. I never said that.
Yes, he's a big baby. Luckily, he can't hear us because he's in New York.
Oh, he didn't grab
But he
her.
does have the
She's
internet.
actually. Judas. That's what Judas told Jesus.
That was her trying to be convincing, and she does a great job of not being convincing while trying to be convincing.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm not buying it.
Oh, look, this is good. This is good. An Avenger has taken an outsized interest in our operations. He's chewing the scenery, isn't he?
God,
actor.
I love him as Kingpin. Like, who else would you get if you wanted to get Kingpin? And who else?
It's so good they got him.
Yeah,
Oh,
Makes so much sense.
is
I
it
love
because
that
of the
band.
Hawaiian
True.
shirt?
That was the Brian Wilson's daughters.
Oh, it was the mamas and the papas and Brian Wilson's daughter. All
You're
together.
right. One of them was the Mamas and the Papas
Phillips,
daughter.
and then the other one with the Wilson sisters.
The Wilsons. The Wilsons.
The Wilsons.
Aye.
For Elm Drive, aye.
Wee Maggie Wilson. In their wains.
Mum Senga.
Dad Brian.
That's right.
Sloan, are you going to
What's Up was the big hit. What's Up?
What's up? Was it?
Was it?
Was it not Hold On?
Hold on,
for
was a
one
big
more
hit.
day.
Aye. Hold on. That was right.
Except they sang it beautifully, and I did not.
You didn't. Let's do harmonies.
No.
That one.
guys? You missing the arrow building montage?
I know this.
I love a montage.
Shush.
Wait a minute here, though.
Oh, pin particles.
Where
You know what the
where
red
have
ones
all
do,
these-
don't we? They shrink.
I've got a bit of a thing about these arrows.
Go
They
on.
seem to be as if they're never ending. The way they're later
do you know
on.
what- do you know what
later
she
on,
needs
and
to
they've only
get?
got a few in their quiver.
See how she's got one of those
I know technical
Dymo
terms.
punch things for those, the label makers? She needs one of
Yeah.
these bad boys.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh aye.
Huh?
Nice.
Do you think when later on, once they've had a fight and stuff, he goes and collects all his arrows back, or does he make brand new ones?
yeah, it's like that Chris Rock thing.
It's like me
About-
playing Zelda,
about bullet
Breath of the
control.
Wild. I just go around collecting my old arrows. Excuse
That's what I
me.
do.
Excuse
Yeah.
me. Thank you.
That's what you do in Towerfall as well. The game.
Right, my quiver.
Daryl from The Walking Dead always done that.
Oh yeah, what's up?
Darren
Yeah, what's
Carroll.
up? Yeah, what's up?
That
Was
was-
Four Non Blondes.
Great song. Great song.
Did you know the lead singer from Four Non Blondes went on to be the lead songwriter for Pink?
I did.
All right,
That would actually make sense.
I'll get a quote then. That's the one and only fact for the evening.
I know.
Lonely and so lonely.
It was how they were just working with the tips there. Just a thought.
Oh, sorry, did I say that out loud?
Oh,
Don't.
I've seen a bit of
That's
shaft
what you're
work.
about to say.
I'm
No,
just
not
saying
you,
I've seen a
James.
bit
You
of
can
shaft
say
work.
anything you want. What?
oh dear. Just a thought.
I think most of that's what defines each arrow is the tip.
And inspired her.
You need
true.
so you need to work. You need to work the tip.
Yeah.
You do.
It's true.
Yeah.
Now I've got that song "Hold On" going through my head.
Good song. Born ready.
Die Hard.
Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Nutcracker.
Yep. Apt.
Good bishop.
Rockefeller
I
Plaza.
don't know. I don't know what I'd rather have: a tuxedo or one of those tracksuits.
Tuxedo.
That sucks.
Yeah. Gotta get tux on. Lucky
Very
man.
Jimmy Bond.
Very, very.
Very Jimmy Bond.
Yes. Vodka martini, shaken, not stirred.
Yes.
And maybe some
Yes.
baccarat.
Yes, Mrs. Punny. Punny
That is
Manny.
a heck of a bow tie.
Punny
Well,
Penny.
1 million in chips, please.
love
Oh,
the
shit, I've
larpers.
just lost it all in black. Why did I choose black? What a moron. Government's gonna kill me.
Hands up who loves Jack.
Me.
I definitely didn't love Jack up until now.
Oh man.
It's when he's got this sword, though.
Oh man, I love those bits.
You just think he was like so much in the know, and he's like
Yeah.
he definitely wasn't.
He's
arguing
basically
with the
just a
kid.
grown-up, spoiled little rich kid. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah, but they set up the swordplay earlier on in the
Yeah.
a few episodes ago, kind of thing, which is great because then you see him in action. It's fantastic.
See, it's because they read the script. That's the reason why it takes so long. It's the same as in Star Trek with the turbo lift doors. They read the script so that when they have the conversation, then they just turn to the turbo lift and it goes shh. Like that.
Oh, okay.
What? Why are you making yawning noises, Jodie?
Oh, there she is.
I'll turbo lift you if you weren't in Canada.
The turbo. Want to go faster?
Looks fantastic, eh?
Yeah. It's really nice, that part of Christmas
Mm.
of New York.
No yoik.
New York. It's a beautiful place.
Oh.
Do you know where you get those shelves from? IKEA. They're in
Probably.
everything.
Have you seen that
I
film,
think
Kate?
cuts to the chase.
You seen that film, Kate? Anyone?
Nope.
On Netflix?
No.
No. It's very good. Very good.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. It's probably because the bros are in it. Because the bros, they're Russian. Tetris is Russian.
I love all this stuff.
It's cool. Looks good.
Because everything's about to go down.
Yeah.
Also, he's the worst assassin, this Kazi guy.
He is.
He's just so bad.
Well, Hawkeye is very attentive. Very, he's got his, spider tingle.
I know, but he's just shooting indiscriminately now. That's like you wait your turn, you kind of like see
I'm
where they're
no
going to go.
assassin.
And
I'm no assassin, but I definitely know where the red dot goes.
yeah, exactly.
I choose where the red dot went. I wouldn't shine it
Yeah.
through a glass of champagne
No,
in front of an Avenger.
Good point.
So that definitely means he is quite incompetent.
Yeah.
She's not staying there. Well, look at this. This is the best. But this is when we know he's not the bad guy.
Do you know what?
I know.
Because do you know why? Is because he runs headlong towards where people are screaming.
Yes.
That's how we know he's not the bad guy.
Him and the LARPers make me love this program.
Yeah. Oh, the LARPers, yeah.
I love the LARPers.
Why does he have his sword at his side?
What?
Why does
In
he have
case
to have
of
his
this.
sword there?
Stop questioning things.
Sorry.
Can you mute Jodie?
Sorry.
Sloan, can you mute him?
I can, yeah.
Mute him.
Okay, Jodie, you're getting a 15-second penalty.
Stick him in the sin bin.
Book.
We We love Jack, and that's it.
I love Jack, but I just wondered why. He's
I'm
not
hovering
about
over
that.
the button.
We love Jack, and that is it.
We'll just not question it.
See this bit in here? I knew exactly what Kate's plan was, and I loved every minute of it. The whole.
Oh, I know.
But
So
it was just so good.
That's a good scene.
This is comedy. This is feel good. This is Christmas.
Yeah. That is good.
And they like each other as well. That's what the nice bit about it is.
The best lift fight scene
does she have?
Yeah, this is the best lift fight scene since Captain America. Winter Soldier, is it?
And this is the sideways hallway scene, whereas the Daredevil had the kind of we're going down through the hallway.
Yeah,
this is the sideways version. Oh,
Slappy!
She just slapped her.
She's like, I'm sorry.
Amazing.
No, brilliant.
The elf.
So childish.
It's Elf.
Yeah, so it is.
You also know the tracksuit mafia. It's not that they're not to be messed with. They are to be messed with.
Yeah.
They're like a comedy version of a threat.
Yeah.
And
I think as well that it's because they're out of their league. Like they're not used to dealing with professionals. They're used to dealing with like shopkeepers to like shake them down to get money from them and stuff like that. They're not used to this.
Oof, that was a tough one.
That's a heck of a kick.
That certainly was. Little squeaky against the window. Yeah.
Kazi needs to get a different sight.
He
the
does.
whole red laser thing was so like 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Peter Jackson just sitting there.
Aye. Editing. Get back.
So did the kick to the ribs.
Very much 2021 reminiscing about stuff that's happened 5 minutes ago.
Great scene, this.
Whoa. Fantastic. Very cinematic, this. Some a lot of this stuff. I wondered what she was going to do here. I was like,
yeah,
wow.
it is. It's 30 Rock on NBC on Disney.
Right, okay.
Whoa! Who's going to shoot her?
3-point landing.
Yeah.
Sorry,
She's
guys,
gonna
I'll be
like
back in a sec.
half their sin.
That wasn't quite a superhero landing.
I know, and I like that.
Yeah,
That meant something.
definitely. Because she's just kind of starting out.
And you know what, Jodie? I never noticed that until you pointed it out.
Yeah, because normally every superhero lands like a superhero.
Yep. This is a good wee exchange.
Yeah, like it. Oh. Hey, there he is.
Hello,
Yes!
sweetie. I love Jack.
I'm so glad he's not a baddie.
I know. He's so much a better goodie. He says, "On guard."
Aye.
He is a much better goodie. Can't believe
Yeah.
Sloan just walked out in this like that.
I can't believe it either. I feel like our daddy's left us.
I know.
That means
Our
we can
Hawkeye
do whatever
daddy.
we want, James. We
I
can
know.
do whatever we want. Oh, there he's back.
Nothing, Dad.
Oh, hi there. Nothing happened.
Hi. What's happening, Sloan?
What did I miss?
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Who's this guy?
That's Kazi. You just missed us talking about Jack and him saying, "On guard," quite a lot.
All right, okay. Oof.
This is a much longer episode, this, than the others as well.
It
Should
is
be
an
pointed
hour,
out.
yeah.
Yeah. So, verging on movie, even though everything that's come before.
We are indeed
Heidi.
watching Hawkeye.
2 sleeps, Heidi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There is, yeah.
Yeah. I think the fights have been excellent in this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I really do. Oh, and the tree. Brilliant.
Covered in sap.
Love it. Steady.
Not the way I'd like to go.
Oh.
Thanks, Heidi. We've been mostly going, ooh, and ah.
Heidi,
Mhm.
Heidi, get to your bed.
I know it's
Two
11:20.
sleeps.
But also,
11:20. Yeah.
get to your bed.
But also stay on.
But also,
There he is. He's giving it some.
She says no.
Heidi and Danny have been playing a lot of Minecraft together.
they have.
Yeah. They've been building stuff together.
Go on, LARPers. LARP. LARPers LARP.
LARP mode activated. The picture of her dad in Fargo.
Her, Kazi, and Toby Maguire in that wee picture. There's hundreds of tracksuits.
Millions. Oh. We reference to Big there,
Yep.
perhaps?
A wee reference.
A big reference to Big.
I know, right? So a question from Heidi there. Does Daniel like Spider-Man?
Oh, are you kidding? You mean you don't know, Heidi?
Okay.
Always loved Spidey. Always been his favourite.
They listen to the LARPers, but not the people who work in the building.
I think it's because they look like superheroes. That's the kind of play on it, is that
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
they dress like them. Because that's how superheroes dress, like think Strange and Loki and Thor.
So this tree is a famous tree. Sorry.
It is, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, it's a great analogy,
Good.
actually.
Good. Yeah, I like that. Definitely.
All right, so this is a famous tree. This is at the Rockefeller Center. Is that right?
It is, yeah, yeah. So there's a skating. Well, they end up in the skating rink. That's it there. And have you been there, Jody? You've been to New York.
Yes.
You haven't, though, James.
I've been to New York, but I've not,
I've
been
not
in
been.
summer
Okay.
when there was a heat wave.
I've not been in the winter, no.
We went in November, and I don't remember it having the tree up, but I remember it being bitterly cold that day. But there was people skating.
Sorry, does anybody else think that star looks like Superman 1? The spacecraft.
Yep.
Superman.
Yeah, the ship that brought Kal-El. That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Thus proving the Marvel and DC universe. Oh, look at this.
I love it.
She is so slidey on her knees.
So super slidey.
My gun. My gun.
Uh-huh.
That is Kal-El's spaceship. They're trying to
100%.
protect Kal-El.
Yeah. From Zod.
Kneel before Zod, son of Jor-El.
They're waiting for Matt and Pa Kent to turn up.
Yep. Still the
Jackie
best.
Cooper, played
Still the
dad
best.
in that one.
It was.
That new Lois and Clark TV show looks really good.
Have you watched it?
I watched the first minute and I was just like, oh, right, okay, I'm going to stop this and watch it with Faith.
That looks really dangerous, that one.
It does. The porcupine one.
Because he used it.
Looks like the user could get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I like
all these tracksuits coming from.
Yeah, that one. I think it might have been a tranquilizer version of it.
Oh, the
That's
classic
where,
Cheetos.
Got engaged.
The Cheetos
one.
The Cheetos arrow.
Yeah.
Or the What's It arrow.
What's it?
That's the worst one because they'll be trying to like flick Cheeto dust out of their uniforms for months after this.
Get that smell out. Can't do it.
Avengers theme.
Yes, and also the Avengers kind of
slow motion thing. Yeah, definitely. That is actually very much so.
The cameras on tracks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the bros of the Chitauri.
Yes. Look at that.
Well, that's the line gone.
Magic.
Oh, this is so good, this one.
Oh, aye. There's the Pym arrow. By the way,
I didn't expect that.
That guy in that Trusted Bro truck must have been in a pretty dark place.
Yeah.
To do that.
Like a suicide truck.
Yeah,
Kamikaze truck. Yeah. Good point.
Children shouting, it said there in the subtitles.
Oh, nice.
And he references Scott Lang in that there.
Does, yeah. Cindy tasks Scott. Well, maybe not.
So did she just do what I thought she done?
What's that?
She shot an arrow, then shot an arrow through the arrow that she was shooting.
He did.
He did.
Yeah, he said he could do it, and she went, "No, you can't." But he did.
There you go, Maya. Pick your bike up.
She's got her hair down.
I know. This means she's good.
Yeah.
This is where he says, "I don't know you."
I never noticed that dink there when he hits her prosthetic leg.
Oh, aye.
It goes dink.
I thought it was more of a dink. What was that?
I need to know what happened so I can disbelieve you.
He's like, well, I fell off the Christmas tree and it fell over, so, you know, what is it?
The other time, that's what I need to know.
Oh, sorry, that one.
Aye, not that
right.
one.
Oh, right.
The other one.
Oh,
So I
right,
turned up
okay.
on this alien planet called Boromir, right? And there was this guy there called the Red Skull, and he died like years ago by Captain America's hand. And he goes like, "You have to decide."
I'll tell you what,
And then
I'm
we were
glad
all
that
there,
I'm,
and then
I'm
she
so
did
glad
this
he
one dive
doesn't.
off, and then I chased after her.
I'm so glad he doesn't do that.
I know.
That's why they've got editors.
Yeah.
That old chestnut.
Yeah.
Jeez. Nice hat.
Go on,
My
Kate.
hat's getting itchy, actually.
Save your moms. Do it.
Becoming an issue. Oh.
Doesn't hold any punches, does he? Well,
That's a punch. That's a punch. Whoa, hello. Didn't see that coming. Yeah,
she hit me with a Mercedes. I don't know. Does he?
I think he's got. He's kind of strong.
No,
He doesn't have superpowers. But he's got.
Definitively, he does not.
He's got. But he's got
He's
a
just
lot
kind
of
of resilient and stuff.
And he's got a
His
lot of.
superpower is the fact that he does not have superpowers.
And
Yeah,
he's
he
got a
can
lot of
take a
money.
beating. And he's got a
He
lot
can
of
take
money.
a beating. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he can
And
recover
he
quite
has
quickly.
he has zero tolerance for betrayal.
And he controls the city.
And he controls
And
the
he's a
city.
big baby.
Except in
Sorry.
And he's a big
Daredevil
baby.
2, when the Chinese mafia take over.
Go on.
No, that's it.
Oh.
That is all. Did you know the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles steals directly from Daredevil?
Yes.
No.
Because they have the Foot Gang, and their rat sensei guy is called Splinter, and the other guy is called Stick.
No.
That's Daredevil's mentor.
Whoa.
Through the power of the internet.
He's got a heck of a punch on him.
It's magic, yeah.
I know.
We did the old 3, 2, 1 and then go. It's just a miracle the fact it works. Hey guys, 1 week.
Boba, here we come.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway.
I've got Club Heidi here.
Oh, aye.
Oh, there she is. Hi, Heidi.
You in the audience?
Everyone subscribe.
Do you like my hat?
Yeah, it's nice.
Really itchy.
Tell Daniel.
It's really. See if you start going like that, Heidi. Jodie will start scratching.
What was that, Heidi?
Just keep going like that. Just keep going like that.
What was
Just
it?
keep scratching.
Tell Daniel his Christmas present is on its way.
Oh, really? Okay.
Only if he's been good though.
Is this a
Just really scratchy. Just really scratchy.
Ah.
Aye. See, when they did that in the commercial, the trailer for it, I thought it was Daredevil.
Oh.
And I think that's why they also massive Lego sign in the background when she did that.
Was there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
Jink.
And just blew him over to the other corner of the room.
Yeah. Anyone else that would have blown them, exploded all the insides out.
You can
There'd have
take a
been
beat.
nothing left of his Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
Where's Mrs. Bates?
Mrs. Bates. That's a good show. I hope Bates Hotel.
Who's in it?
Well, she's in it.
She's
and,
Norman Bates' mum.
Really?
And the Charlie and the Chocolate
Okay.
Factory lad is Norman Bates.
Oh, is he? Charlie. He's in that
As
show,
in-
The Good Doctor.
Aye, him.
I've never watched.
Freddie
Krueger.
Highmore? Is it?
Sizemore.
Freddie.
Sizemore? Ay. Feels like dying. You can't handle the truth. Son, there are walls.
Oh. Harsh.
That's what the cops do.
Yeah. Yeah, she should make the point she's not arresting anyone.
No, she's not. No.
Just to be clear.
Should not arrest her for like all the property damage.
Good point.
For a minute, I actually thought this was Black Widow coming back. I was
So did I.
what?
I did too.
Then
I
I
really
realized
did.
it was Clint. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
I did. Because I thought to myself, obviously, all bets are off for people coming back now because of the
Yeah.
multiverse.
Yeah.
I thought maybe. It's the emotional bit.
She knows that's right.
Mm. I do think, though, they should have focused more on Florence Pugh's character as being the. I think it's a bit. Look, my only criticism of this is it was a bit scattered. Who's the bad guy? I think they should have focused more on her tracking him down through New York and stuff.
Mm.
And maybe added stuff in like that, but that should have been the main focus, not bringing her in the last,
3 episodes.
what was it, 4?
The last 50% of the episodes.
I was kind of thinking that. Yeah.
If I
The
could
last-
swear right
The
now,
last
I'd
60%
say,
of the episodes.
beep
What?
you. Shut it, Specky.
I mean, she's only been in it for the last 60% of the episodes, which is the vast majority of the show.
And she was announced in one of the last major films.
All right, are you publicly
I know.
humiliating me in public?
I think you did a good job yourself.
That did deserve a ding.
Can get to a dinger fast enough.
That's it.
Need to pound that dinner.
I'll be first.
Okay, that deserves a ding. How's the light still on the Christmas tree?
American bulbs.
Tell you something, if that was me, I give about that much leeway between what I actually need and the length of cable I've got. Between
You
me
still
and the
talking about
socket.
light? You still talking about
lights.
Christmas
Yeah,
lights?
Christmas lights.
Just checking.
I love how those bros are all just lying around. They're like, just don't move. You're getting another beating.
Oh.
Look at all the sharks.
In the jets. Hey, bro.
I've got my theory.
I've got a theory
you?
about this as well.
Aye.
Okay.
Come on, you've got the same theory.
I think I know your I think I know your theory.
No, you know my theory.
I think I do.
Just tell us your theory.
Well, let's wait and let's see the action play out.
It might
and then we'll
spoil
see the
it.
theory.
It might spoil the
All
next
right,
2
all right,
seconds.
all right, okay. No spoilers then.
Right, they did the Squid Game thing here. I think
Panda
I
way.
think she deafened him.
He's not dead. There is no way
Oh.
No, I think she deafened
Kingpin
him
is dead. Aye.
because in the comic books she blinds him, and I think she deafens him in the MCU.
Because she's deaf.
She's
Interesting.
deaf.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting.
And it's a now you feel things the way I feel things kind of thing. It's more like that.
Yeah.
It's more like you don't know what it's like to be me, and I'm going to teach you what
Because
it's
they
going to
love
be like
each
to be
other.
me. Yeah, because family's complicated.
Can be.
I've got some blood in my tie. He's still a rich douchebag. It's fantastic.
I know.
I've never worked a day in my entire life.
Cutting about with his sword.
I know. Okay.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Interesting.
That is
I would have
interesting.
quite liked it if somehow Hawkeye had on his comic book thing.
Yeah, the kind of
with the
owl
H in his head.
thing. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Too good faith though.
yeah.
That's how I feel about you guys. I'm so proud of
We're
you.
too goofy.
Mm.
Oh,
We're proud of you, James. Merry Christmas.
Oh, I'm going to drink to that.
So bad.
we go from
Quite a lot to that.
that.
Merry Christmas. I like his wee setup here. I like this. He's got like a swimming pool house. He's got a gaming house.
Yep.
And he's probably got a gym in there.
That's right,
And he's,
yeah.
he's just his full house, but for the cattle.
And then he's got a wee house that he wants to go and relax by himself and watch.
Cinema
Watch
house.
Netflix and chill.
Well, that'll be
Well,
your games. You'll have your
Disney Plus.
gaming, cinema, and your gym in there probably.
Mhm.
That's what I would do.
Combine the two. Jimina.
I probably wouldn't have cattle actually.
No, it's too much hassle.
Yeah. Well, I've seen Clarkson's farm, so
Hold on a second. There's a big flaw here. How
Uh-oh.
has he got 3 different types of wrapping paper?
Shh. Also, he's got the
really
box
taking me out
thing
of this
going
whole
on as
thing.
well.
Why was wrong with
For
that?
one thing.
So, wait a minute, he's only got 3 presents, but he doesn't bring anything for his wife? Well, I mean, I guess he kind of does, but I mean,
That's in his
He's
pocket.
the present.
he's the present and the past and the future.
He's probably got something concealed that's wrapped in a bow. That's probably what
A
it is.
concealed weapon.
Mhm. This is-
We're all being quite rude. Let's face it.
Sorry. Let's be more
Well,
respectful.
he got like a tiny wee gun you can get from B&M. He's like, no way.
This is
That's an
awesome.
adventure, pal.
Mhm.
He can
Yeah.
afford more than that.
I'd asked for a PS5, Dad.
I know.
I hate you. Where is it?
So I was watching Screen Crush with Ryan Airy, and he was saying that Agent 19 of S.H.I.E.L.D. is who he marries in the comic book.
Oh. Well,
That makes
there you
sense.
go.
I can't
She's
remember
an
what the
agent.
character's name
So-
was called.
So she's an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's why she's so comfortable with his.
It's from,
Yeah.
it's from Dollar Tree. It's the one that makes the
know.
sparks. You know the one that you
What
go
a
like that and it goes. It just makes the
What a
sparks.
cheapskate.
I know. Here's some things I picked up from the gas station on the way over here.
Wee man, your dad can afford something better.
I know.
100%.
I got you some Slim Jims.
Yeah. He didn't even get that at the airport. He got that at the last shop next to their home.
The
It's
garage.
open.
The garage on the way home.
You got it at the convenience
know.
store, the Big B. Big B convenience
Totally.
store.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Poundland.
Exactly.
What was the other one as
BP
well?
garage.
Yeah, Poundland. Yeah. I like this.
Endgame.
I have an idea. And it just goes to the title Hawkeye.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.
Okay, I'm going to leave this running just now, but obviously we need to wait for the end credits to because there's
Oh,
something
aye.
that happens there. But I'll be back in a
A
second.
nice wee treat
Sorry.
coming up.
Normally, I don't have a beer when we do these things, but clearly I've had a beer and now I need to go to the.
Need to go for a wee wee.
I might have to go as well, but I don't want to leave you on your own, James, in case you get
It's okay. I'll
frightened,
just chat.
scared.
I'll chat to the audience. Go.
You might get
Got
scared
this.
though on your own. Are you sure?
I've got this. Aye.
I'm going to keep my hat on, right? Okay. Okay. I'm leaving. Okay.
Fine.
I'm going. Remember what I told you.
That's fine.
No burping.
Linda Cardinelli, Vera Farmiga. Sounds quite Norwegian. Big Kev. Looks like Matt Fraction's book 100%. That is a nice touch. Happy holidays from Marvel Studios. And here we go. This is our gift. This is our gift. Welcome back.
James,
Sloan.
you
This
hold
is
the
our
fort.
gift.
Oh, this was really nice actually. The fact we get the whole
Aye.
song.
I was just saying, this is a wee present. It just
It
has
is,
a wee
yeah.
graphic up saying, like, Merry Christmas.
From
From
Marvel
Marvel.
Studios, yeah.
and here's your gift.
Yeah.
I heard people online wanting like a character watching this.
Mm.
I did, but now I understand why there's not.
Hey, love this bit.
Like Valentina. Valentina
Yeah, I
just
was
sitting in
as
the
well,
audience,
James. Actually,
rolling her
yeah.
eyes. She's like, ugh. I love the steam funnel thing in the background that you always see in New York City streets. You know, that red and
They really,
white thing.
they really go to town with this
Mm.
scene, though.
I know.
Do 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 do. Boo 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 boo. Bap, boo boo bap, boo 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 boo. Christmas number one, anyone?
Mhm.
Probably not.
It was Agatha all along.
Bong, 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 bong. Did you watch this for the kids, James?
Not just me and Faith. Heidi's not interested.
Aye. Did you, Sloan, watch it with the fam?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
This was not this is just me and my own, this one.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How come?
Well, it was going to be our Christmas thing, but no,
Yeah.
zero interest.
Really?
Well,
Even Evelyn.
from
I thought
no,
Evelyn, what's it with you?
Evelyn was up for watching it, but Danny wasn't, so it was just I was on my own watching this. Yeah, Evelyn was up for watching it, but so where do you think this ranks then in the old?
Oh, I think it ranks number 2 behind Captain and the Winter Soldier. Sorry, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That's my number 1.
Okay, I'm going. Right, I'm doing a wee quick one here.
But they're all. Let's be fair. They're all amazing.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
You might not realize it, right? But the Hulk here is wearing Air Jordan 5s. They were
Is
green
he?
Oh,
Air
right,
Jordan
aye.
5s. He's wearing a yeah.
See,
So there's
Ant-Man's in
one
this one as well.
Is it?
Yeah. He's got
He
the
comes
PIM logo.
Oh yeah, okay. So we've had Wanda, Loki, Falcon, and this. Is that right?
What's that?
Wanda, Loki, Falcon.
A what if as well, I
There's
suppose.
only 4.
What if? Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it was 4.
What if?
It was 4 live action ones. And what if?
I think I'll go Wanda, favorite Wanda, Loki, Falcon, then Hawkeye.
So Hawkeye's last?
Yeah, at the moment.
But that doesn't mean to say you absolutely don't love it.
It doesn't no, because it's hard to. I mean, Loki and Falcon, Winter Soldier they can flip for me
Swap.
as well.
So your best is WandaVision.
Yeah, I think it is still.
There's Ant-Man just popped in at the end there.
Yeah.
What a great wee treat, by the way. I heard people slagging
That was a wee
themselves.
treat, wasn't it? I thought that was a wee treat.
Yeah. Just like that's what we
Yeah.
need. That's what the world needs.
I tell you what,
Cheer up.
see when that bit, the first episode, and they were sitting watching that, and I was like, this is brilliant. So good. That musical scene.
Yeah.
So it was good to get a wee treat of seeing the full thing at the end. Yeah. No, thoroughly. Really good.
Great TV.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they've been
I know
really
we
consistently
went
good.
for a period of time. Yes, well, I was going to say we went for a period of time where we done the Bad Batch, and then after the Bad Batch, we kind of like, what was the TV show we didn't do? There was one we did not do. I'm sure
What
we saw
If?
the Bad Batch.
I think we
We
started
didn't do
What
What
If.
If. We didn't do
We
What
started,
If.
we started What If, and it was like, we can all
kind of done our
decide
own
it was.
thing.
Yeah.
But we never did it.
But
Yeah,
these TV shows, whether it's like in the MCU or the Star Wars universe, feel important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean,
Uh,
considering that like if you want to get that full MCU experience, you have to watch these shows because otherwise you'll be like, what? Wait, what happened here? How does this fit in here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Well,
Well,
yeah.
the wee
I mean,
bit
you
at
can
the end
still
of
watch
Black
them,
Widow.
but you get that bit more out
You get a bit more
of
out
the
of it, yeah.
movies. You know, when you watch all the things.
Mhm.
Nah, that was magic. But it's actually quite interesting when you think about all 4 live action TV shows. I'd probably put Loki last actually. But I liked it a heck of a lot.
I
And maybe
Hey,
put One
you know
Division
my
first,
feeling.
and then
It was the best. It was the best season of Doctor Who we've ever had.
It was, but we never had. You mean?
We never had, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Like if you wanted a perfect Doctor Who season, that was Loki. Like it was great. It was just so good.
There's something about Loki I really like though.
Yeah.
But I just
I
think
like Tom Hiddleston though. Like I like him in it. Like everything he's been in.
Yes.
I like that
Aye.
High Rise has been fantastic.
Yeah, they didn't quite get the landing with Loki for me, but like
Well,
you said before,
you didn't
James,
like
I think
the
if they flipped those 2 episodes,
Yeah.
perfect.
I mean, they could have
Yeah.
done that, I suppose.
But you know, and kind of
I
added
like that
elements of
scene.
both. You know?
I like the scene when all the Lokis were chatting.
Yeah, me too.
So yeah, that was good. Yeah, I like that. They're all like trying to stab
In the
each other in the
bowling alley.
back. Yeah.
Aye.
For me, it's Hawkeye, and the reason for me Hawkeye's number one is because Hawkeye's my least favorite Avenger going into it, and I completely 180'd on it because of this show,
Aye.
and that makes it great for me. That's why I think this is my favorite of the shows. Not
then
to say that
how
the other
many-
ones are garbage, but yeah, just like I went in with less expectation in this one, and came out just amazed by it. I thought it was really good.
It's quite interesting that if you actually think about each of the television shows individually, you probably would be like, no, that's my favorite. And then you think about the other one, and you'd be like, no, actually, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
And you could just you could probably do that all day.
Aye. See the
You
Falcon
do
one.
this all day.
The Falcon one could sometimes when I think of the Falcon and Winter Soldier, it could go to number 1 sometimes for me.
The bloody shield.
Because of some of the things they had in it.
So we're getting the votes
That's
in.
interesting.
James says WandaVision number 1, and Jay also says WandaVision still number 1 for Spot. Like, what a starter to like, hey, let's make Marvel TV shows again, and then they bring out WandaVision. I mean, just the boldness of it more than anything
So
else
bold.
wins.
It was
Like
so
just coming out
different.
the first 2 episodes is like, where's this going?
Very bold.
Just
Very
amazing.
bold.
People
I'm
think
glad they did the
Netflix
first
are
2
bold.
episodes of that.
People
Was
think Netflix are bold, but WandaVision born a new platform,
Yeah, no, that was brave.
and that's bold.
Yeah.
Super original.
Mhm.
The way they done it. Absolutely brilliant.
There you go. See, okay, potential number 2.
Jay, I think it's potential number 2 because you've just finished watching it and it's Christmas.
Yeah, and it's got that kind of. This is something you can watch every Christmas now, and that's that Die Hard thing as well. Because remember, Die Hard was released in July or whenever it was. It wasn't a Christmas movie, but it's people think of it as a Christmas movie, and it'll be the same thing
at Christmas.
It'll be the same thing with Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I probably
That
will
was
watch it every
fantastic.
Christmas. It was great.
That is great. Great that they brought Kingpin into it, and there's no way he's dead. 100%.
Yeah, Vincent D'Onofrio. They're not going to bring him back and then kill him off. Like that would just be silly.
No.
So yeah, they got to keep him. Shall we talk Spider-Man No Way Home?
Yes. Shall we spoil it?
Briefly.
Yeah. If you have not seen Spider-Man No Way Home, this is probably your time to leave the podcast or whatever the reaction video. Don't watch beyond this because we might end up spoiling a whole bunch of stuff. So if you
we will definitely.
we'll say goodbye to you. We understand if you want to leave, but yeah, we don't want to spoil it for you. So I love the backstories in Hawkeye. I love a good story. That's my attention number 2. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, James, you might not want to stick around for this bit. Sorry.
Aye.
Especially if you've not seen Spider-Man. So we'll give you if you are going, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll
Thanks
see
for
you,
watching,
We'll see you next
Yes,
week if you're
James.
coming back for.
Boba.
Yeah, we went to the cinema. It was not a pleasant
Oh, right,
experience.
okay.
And it's
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's not. It wasn't great. I would skip it and wait until it comes on streaming. To be honest, but
No, I get it.
It's great.
But yeah, we're going to spoil the.
We were going to
shit
spoil the
out of
crap
it
out of it
before.
now.
Shit, sorry. I meant to say crap. Scooby Doo this crap.
We were talking before we came on air about Spider-Man and how to end a trilogy, and that meme. I don't know. Was it James you sent that one out? That meme is just hits the nail right in the head. I'll see if we can find it. Where are we? Yeah, this one here. So this one here, this will go all flickery because I know because it does that. Sometimes there you go. That's how you finish a trilogy, and it's got a picture of Spider-Man there, and it's slapping Rise of Skywalker.
I never saw that.
I love this
Somehow.
meme. This meme is just it is just perfect. Yeah.
How we
and
feel.
as Jay says, Spider-Man, epic. It had, for me anyway, the right level of fan service. And I thought it was a great story. And I read afterwards as well. So because of the pandemic and because they didn't know they could get certain characters and all this kind of stuff, they had to rewrite the third act. So even because they had to rewrite the third act, and they threw out the original story as well for the movie, and while they were making this movie, they had to rewrite the third act. So even with all of that, they still managed to come out with that movie and Rise of Skywalker. How?
Yeah, but there was no plan, as we know.
Oh,
but
I know,
see, the fan service thing that you're talking about, it made sense to the plot. That's the big thing. That's why it wasn't like, some sort of, oh, this is guys coming in. I mean, it made complete sense to the plot. And that was what made it. It's just fantastic. What they crammed into that film and made sense of was just phenomenal.
The bit at the start, or near the start as well, where the lawyer goes like that and grabs the brick out of thin air. Fantastic.
The lawyer? Well, we can say who the lawyer was, can we not?
Well, I'm sure we can, yeah. So Kingpin's in the Marvel MCU now. And that means Daredevil is. So, yeah, Matt Murdock. Charlie
because I'm a really good lawyer.
Yeah, because I'm a really good lawyer.
How
did you do that? Because I'm a really good lawyer. And he is a really good lawyer. He's also...
The crowd reaction was brilliant.
Oh, you went to a good crowd reaction, so didn't you?
Yeah, I did as well.
Yeah.
We didn't. We're going to go and see it again. It didn't ruin the movie, though. But
listen to the podcast, and Jodie will explain why. Let's not rehash that here.
No, not at all. No. But yeah, we're going to go and see it again.
Yeah. Honestly, it was like the crowd that we had. James must have been the same as you. It was all the oohs and ahs were all in the right places. The cheers were there. Clapping. Yeah.
I didn't hear. As well. I didn't have that experience at Endgame.
No.
We went to Kilmarnock to see it, and people were cosplaying in Kilmarnock.
Really?
To go and see it, and it was clapping and cheering, and
we
so good.
We went to see the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who, and everybody was dressed as like Doctor Who or one of the assistants or whatever. It was kind of cool. But that's the only one I've ever been to that anyone's ever dressed up.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
I mean, every reveal that was made, the way that they introduced a character, a baddie or a Spidey, was so good,
I know.
And I can imagine being in the right crowd. It would have been the atmosphere must have been electric when those things that, and the emotional factor as well was like
Yeah.
off the scale.
So here's my theory, right?
Yeah,
Here's
yeah,
a
Jay,
little bit of
totally
a theory.
There you go.
And just in case anyone on watching this video doesn't think we're going to spoil it, we're going to spoil now. I'm going to spoil the shit
There
out
are
of
going to
it.
be spoilers, yeah.
Aye. So the way that Andy Garfield was introduced and the way that Tobey Maguire was introduced was so underwhelming that actually made it overwhelming because he just kind of stepped into the room, Ned's mum's
I think,
living room.
but it wasn't underwhelming because you thought they wanted Spider-Man, so they thought it was going to be Toby walking. They thought it was going to be Tom Holland walking in.
Yeah,
and it wasn't. So
But
when
he
revealed,
stepped in and he took his mask off.
oh
quite
no.
quickly.
Aye.
And I felt that was underwhelming and overwhelming at the same time. And then when Toby,
it wasn't like a big swinging in or anything. I know what you mean.
I know, exactly, and that's kind of what I'm doing. There was no big swing in. There was no music. He was just there.
Yeah,
and
but it was right.
Toby did the same thing,
right.
but he wasn't dressed as Spider-Man.
He wasn't dressed yet, and it's just some old guy
as a youth pastor.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
And it was brilliant. But
then he's like later on, he's like, "Have you got your suit with you?" And he's like, "Yes."
Yeah.
Such a small thing that meant so much.
Yeah.
That little kind of.
I know. Aye. Always on the job, mate. Always.
Aye. I've got my killie top on under here.
Yeah, that's it.
Killie
top. You got your killie top.
Kilmarnock. It doesn't mean he's killed top.
No,
Kelly.
It's for the viewers.
Yeah.
Well, I know it's so good, and there was 10 minutes of banter.
Oh, was she?
Poor Faith was a little spider wreck. Oh, Faith cried. She had her mask on for the full film. She didn't need to have the mask on. Well, she did actually, but she was like.
Sam was in tears as well, especially when Andrew Garfield, when Spider-Man 3 saved MJ.
Oh, that was a moment. Yeah. That was a moment.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm a bit slow with comments because you guys full screen there.
Aunt May as well, when she left, when she went. That was a moment as well.
But yeah, I was thinking about that when I was driving up the road from it, and I was thinking that this trilogy is basically the first act of Spider-Man. It's his origin story. Like, because we haven't had his origin story, because when you meet Spider-Man in Homecoming, he's kind of got his powers and he kind of knows things and stuff, and he's kind of like he's trying to be the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. And that's kind of how he gets attention of Tony. So like that 3-part arc is his origin story. So now it's like okay, now it starts, and it ties in as well. It's sounding a bit like George Lucas here. It's like poetry, it's rhymes, but it kind of ties in with Luke Skywalker. We leave Luke Skywalker when he's become a Jedi Knight. That's it. Show's over. Return of the Jedi. Boom, gone. We never get to see him kick ass. Like I want to see Tom Holland be Spider-Man now. I want to move on to be proper Spider-Man.
Don't you think as well that Aunt May is this trilogy's Uncle Ben as well?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, and that's the point as well, is that Spider-Man doesn't become Spider-Man until he learns that lesson.
And she says that line.
And she says the line.
So
she said the line from the movie.
I know, but there's a few things that they didn't want to say anymore. They were trying to avoid all the tropes, the Spidey tropes, like the great power, great responsibility.
They just kind of twisted it around, though.
They pointed that out in Into the Spider-Verse when Peter Parker, from our universe, was just like, "Don't say that. I'm sick of everyone saying that." And I think at that point, Miller and Lord meant to say that, like, don't say that phrase again. But at this point, the time was right to
Yeah.
say it again.
Yeah.
And we realised that Tom Holland's May was everyone else's Ben.
Yes.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And that
I mean, I
had
used
so
to-
much more weight because we all thought it was tacky. We'd heard it so much, we all thought it was a bit rubbish.
But putting a
She
new spin
said
on it makes
A
it
new
fresh.
spin on it, and we're like, and
Yeah.
then when I think that got the biggest cheer
Mhm.
when we
Mhm.
watched it, more so than Andy appearing and Toby appearing, when Aunt May said the power speech, responsibility speech, that got the biggest cheer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, do you know they got the biggest laugh? Is Willem Dafoe's line? You know, I'm something of a scientist myself. Everyone, hey!
I know.
Willem
Yeah, I
Dafoe
know.
is so bloody creepy.
Oh, he's so
as the
good.
Green Goblin is brilliant.
So he's
I'm-
66 and he did all his own stunts
Yeah.
because he had it written in his contract that he has to do all his own stunts.
Yeah, and it was just great.
I don't think he was going to come
I love
back
the
unless
fact.
he'd done all his own stunts.
Yeah, no, he said it. He
Aye.
said, no, I'm doing all my own stunts. And they're like, oh,
I love the fact they left him to the end. You know,
Mm.
the battle.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
The word-
And
the
see
word
the
of full.
whole scene where they've just. I feel Toby persuaded Tom. When they went through that kind of emotional bit,
Mhm.
and then he dived in at the very end and
Yeah.
stopped him from.
Well,
stopped the glider.
it's the Flag Smasher John Walker bit where it's like I could be evil now, and Toby comes in
know.
and goes like, "No, man, this
No,
is not you."
I really
This
have
is
to
not.
help you out
Yeah,
here.
Yeah.
That was a
I'm really
good.
saying no for you.
That was
But
a good
still,
moment.
Willem Dafoe couldn't help himself but just go both.
Yeah.
But that's how. That's how Toby killed Green Goblin in the first movie.
He didn't kill him.
Killed
That was Green
himself.
Goblin's fault. He
Yeah.
killed himself.
Well,
He just
but he
jumped
killed
up.
him with he killed him with the
He didn't
With
kill
the,
him. He killed himself.
well.
He
Whatever.
killed himself with what?
His glider.
His glider. Yeah. With his
Mm,
bath bombs.
his bath bombs.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah. The
What a
other
great
bit was
movie.
see the bit at the end where all the three Spider-Men hug each other. Well, Tom Holland runs up and hugs them and says, "Thank you guys, thank you so much for doing this." I don't think that was a take.
Mhm.
I
Oh,
think
I
that
think
was
them being
I think that was
genuinely
them being genuinely
pally.
pally with each other. Yeah,
Aye,
because it
maybe.
just seemed not out
Maybe.
of character, but just not right for the moment. I don't know. It just seemed kind of out, but it was perfect. But it was out at the moment, but it was perfect for the moment as well at the same time. It
Possibly.
was really well done. But yeah, I loved everybody. I thought everybody was great in it as well. It was great seeing J.K. Simmons again
Mm.
as J. Jonah
And
Jameson,
again, they
and
updated that from a
and-
Daily Bugle to a website. and
yeah,
stuff,
to the website, and now
podcast.
he's like this Alex Jones character, which is
Aye,
fantastic.
exactly. That's
Yes.
But I love.
Mhm.
But this is the bit that I'm convinced that this is the origin story, is because at the very end he ends up in some bed sit somewhere, and the only thing he's got left to do now is sell pictures of Spider-Man to J. Jonah Jameson to get money. That's his only way out of this, and that's Spider-Man. That's how
And his
Spider-Man
rent, his
starts.
rent is due in the first of the month.
Yeah,
See, when I heard that
Mhm.
rephrase, I was like, "This is my Peter Parker."
yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
I
It's
kinda-
it's
I
like
like-
this
I
is the
think
start of it.
The younger thing. All I've seen now, this first 3 movies, that's his origin story for me.
Yeah.
All I want is just what's going to happen now, and I need him to be in a flat with no one else, paying his rent,
Just him.
and trying to fill photographs, and having a cold, and having a dirty
Mhm,
suit,
mhm.
and sticking it in the wash.
Mhm.
And Sam Raimi done it great when he was emptying in Spider-Man 3. He was emptying his boot out of sand.
Yeah,
It's like he was almost as if he's wearing boots and a mask. Like it's like his mask is separate. Like all this stuff. That's what I need. Him to be us,
yeah.
and he might
Yeah.
not be able to pay the rent.
Yeah, I loved as well. They addressed the whole things. He's going to comes out the wrist.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Because they both have the comic book's got the web slingers and
that
they've
what it
got web
all-
slingers as
Is that
well.
the only place it comes out?
Yeah. Do you ever get web
Oh,
blocked?
quite fun.
Yeah.
So what
yeah.
Jay's saying, Jay's talking about Andy Garfield just radiated pure joy and excitement the
Mhm.
full time he was on screen, and I absolutely think that is so true.
Yeah.
And
Well, he never
I
got a third
think he-
movie. The other ones did. He
But
didn't.
there's an online petition now for a third
For
movie
them to
from
get the
Andrew
third one,
Garfield. Yeah, which would
So
be
did
great.
you guys
though.
see? Did you guys watch Tick Tick Boom on
No.
Netflix?
No, not yet. Not yet.
It is phenomenal, and I would never have watched it. I actually looked at
It's
it and
the
thought
Rent
that looks
musical?
crap.
Yeah,
It's not the
Yeah.
Rent musical, but the guy he plays
the making
wrote
of it.
Rent.
Right. Okay.
Mhm.
But it is phenomenal, and I believe that because of his dedication to the film Tick Tick Boom, massively contributed to people falling head over heels in love with Andy Garfield again, massively,
okay.
Mhm.
because it's now
Mhm.
Faith's #1 Spider-Man,
Okay.
and
Mm.
she
Well, that was
watches.
Danny's first Spidey.
Yeah, there's
Andrew
a
Garfield was his
Yeah.
first.
contingent out there.
Yeah.
But with Tick Tick Boom, it is.
It's the highest grossing pandemic movie,
Yeah.
and one of the highest grossing movies in the last 2-3 years or whatever it is, as far as box office is concerned. The last highest grossing movie in the pandemic was Let There Be Carnage. So Sony's
Right.
mopping up
Mhm. You know what they're doing.
this time round.
So yeah, so
I'm gonna duck out, guys. I'm just gonna duck out.
Yeah, I think
Is
we
that
should.
okay?
I think we should go as well because it's 12:15.
I know
just
we're
now.
getting into it, but we
I
could
know.
talk about this for an hour.
We could do. Anyway,
Who brought the
uh,
subject up?
we all loved Spider-Man because it was amazing.
Shows your jumper, James.
All right, guys, we should probably cut it short there because we've been
Yeah,
going for
sorry.
2 hours. It's okay. If you want timely reminders of when we put something new up, then don't forget that you can hit the old subscribe button and notification bell, and that YouTube will work its algorithms. And of course, if you like this video, please smash the like button and share. We really do appreciate it. It helps the channel out, and comment below. But yes, thank you all for watching. Bye, Jay.
Thanks,
Bye, everyone
Jay.
else
Merry
who's left.
Christmas.
And
Bye,
we
Jay.
didn't spoil Spider-Man too much for you. And we will see you in the next one. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, everyone.
All the
Bye.
best.